Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Thursday. It is the 22nd of April 2021. And so first of all, I just wanted to, before we get into this video, so I have like two topics that I'm going to talk about. And we will get into those shortly. So first of all, I wanted to show you, this is what happens when you're not home and a delivery comes and you're not able to direct it properly. I told Becky, I said, have him drop these in here, right? So Becky's like, okay, yeah, I'll tell him where you want them. And she did, and then she went in the house, and so then he dropped one here, and he dropped the other one right exactly where I need to put the raised bed. And then we got the 40 pieces of rebar there on top. So that makes it fun. So I will be starting the raised bed, I believe, at the other end. But I like starting it at this end, normally, because this is the higher end, so to keep things level. So what I may end up doing is breaking down this pallet and moving all this block side to side. Yeah. But it's here. This pallet's fine. That's not going to be in the way because the end of this one is where it's going to line up over here. But yeah, or actually what I could probably do, because I'm going to be lining it up with this bed here. So what I could do is leave that far corner to last, start here with do that. Yeah, maybe I'll do that, because taking all these brick out of here, or blocks I should say, sorry, all at once is going to just be not a whole lot of fun. So anyway, this is, that just came today, and I was not here, and so, yeah, good times, good times. All right, so as you can see, it is another beautifully wonderful day here at the homestead. We are below freezing, obviously, because it is snowing. Now, chickens are fine. Everybody's good in the chicken coop, so that's a good thing. And but I wanted to discuss this because, thank goodness. Oh, I just now please enjoy the sarcasm in my voice in this part of the video, because it's going to be dripping with it. Thank goodness Biden has decided to cut greenhouse gases emissions in the United States by 50% by 2030, because I'm going to tell you guys, this global warming stuff is horrible. This is horrible. This global warming, it is so hot. It's terrible. It is just, it's unbelievably terrible, this global warming. I can't stand it. I just can't. In my opinion, all right, and I'm going to give you my opinion, I believe personally that global warming is a hoax. First of all, let's remember, first of all, it was global warming, okay? It was global warming, but now it's called climate change. Climate change. Why is it changed? Why is the wording changed? Oh, that's right, because the planet is actually getting colder. Why is the planet getting colder? Geez, let's think about that for a second. Oh, that's right, because we're in a grand solar minimum. Less activity on the sun, more volcanic activity, and all those good things. So I think what we really need to be working on, instead of cutting our emissions by 50% by 2030, I think, again, I hope you recognize the sarcasm here, they need to come up with a plan to make some caps that we can put on top of these volcanoes, because of the amount of emissions coming out of these volcanoes. When these volcanoes go off, it's a tremendous amount of things released into the upper atmosphere. And so I don't think, that contributes to anything. It's going to definitely be the other things that are going to be the problem. Oh, this guy, he's coming here. Okay. I'm like, okay. UPS, let's see what we got, right? I'm expecting nothing too, by the way, just so you know. We'll give it a minute here and see what he says. But anyway, I think we need to make caps and put them on top of the volcano so that they don't go off. Because, you know, just the amount of stuff that they're putting up in the atmosphere. I'd like people to do that research for them as well. How much stuff... Hey, man, how you doing? Oh, that's what that is. No, you're fine. You're fine. I'm like, what's coming? And I'm like, oh, that's right. They're sending me another, it's a through night.
I've been looking every time I come here, like, he's really getting going on this shit.
Yeah, I have, I just had 2 more pallets of block come. I'm putting in 2 more raised beds. So that'll put me up to 9. And then this whole front's gonna get cleaned up. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these bigger trees over here. They're gonna all come down.
Yep.
And I'm gonna put some, like the fruit trees, I cut them way back because one of my neighbors, I've had the property for 8 years, and he told me that they've been up here for 30, and nobody touched these apple trees for 30 years that he'd been here. So I had to really cut them back because they were giving me like little bitty crab apples.
Oh, yeah.
So when you cut them back, then they'll give it time, they'll come back and they'll grow really good apples again.
Come back strong.
Yep. So this year I probably won't get much anything.
Right.
But that's okay. Next year I will. But we're going to be planting more fruit trees and everything through here, and I'm going to probably put a fire pit up in here someplace and utilize the front of this and really just, it's been, I'll tell you what, like I said, I've owned the property, I've been up here, well, June will start my 7th year full time that I've been here. And we just keep, every year we keep working at stuff, and you know, and we've had a pretty decent early spring, but now this crap is happening, so the last couple of days have sucked.
We'll be pretty nice tomorrow.
Yeah, no, it's like they're, yeah.
I didn't expect it to even do this today.
Yeah, I know. It was like, I'm so done. And it's funny too, because you come off the hill, and there's nothing in town.
And the wind, oof.
Oh yeah, the wind today is definitely.
With my size, I get blown around. I'd be walking towards something else.
Yeah.
I'll be there in a minute.
Yep. So.
Well, you have a good rest of your day.
Yeah, man, you too. Thank you. Appreciate you saying that, though, that everything's coming good. All right, guys. So, Through Night just sent me another flashlight. So, I will be doing a review on that. I was wondering, I was like, what's coming? I'm like, So the UPS guys, they're up here quite a bit because we have different people have different stuff coming all the time. We got a lady down at the end that orders a tremendous amount of stuff. So that was pretty cool, him saying, yeah, man, I've been watching all the work. And I'm like, you're really getting at it. I'm like, that's cool. No, I appreciate that. That's awesome. So anyway, we were talking about the caps on the volcanoes to stop them. I think that's what they should be working on. You know, let's stop all those elimination of all those gases and, you know, fumes and stuff into the upper atmosphere. I'm sure that's adding quite a bit to things. Probably more than human beings. Oh, that's right, but we can't do anything about that because that's Mother Nature. All right. Other thing, I wanted to mention this too. And I'm curious because, okay, so Congress not Congress, the Senate, I'm sorry. The Senate just passed through, I think it was 94-1, a anti-hate bill against Asian people because there's been an uptick against Asians since the whole virus situation, right? Okay, so listen, there should be an anti-hate bill, period, for hate against anyone. Why is there not, and this is just a curiosity question on my part, hopefully somebody could answer this for me. Why is there not an anti-hate crime against, let's see, who was here first? The indigenous people. Oh yeah, the American Indian. What about them? Oh, they can't do any kind of bill for them because we've killed them all. Sarcasm, please realize I'm being sarcastic. The American Indian has been treated far worse than anybody else in this country. And guess what? For the most part, I mean, you know, you don't hear them crying over things that none of us had anything to do with. You know, it is amazing to me. And here's the other question I have. Where's the anti-hate bill for white people? Why, you know, there's definite hate crimes against white people. It happens all the time, you know. Go to any of your major protests and see what they're doing when they had the one thing up here in Rochester. I don't know if you guys remember this one, where the old couple came out to try to defend their store, and they beat that old couple with 2x4s. You know, because of course, you know, you need to use 2x4s against an elderly white couple when you are protesting. Where's those anti-hate crimes? Okay, or when they kidnap a mentally challenged individual and torture him and beat him and make him drink toilet water and all that type of stuff. Where's the anti-hate crime? Oh yeah, because he was white. Okay, you know, I'm like, listen, and this is just me. I think there should be an anti-hate crime period. No distinction of it's against this person or this race or that race. It's against any individual that is experiencing some form of a hate crime. But again, you know, they're quick to jump on things when it is, you know, fits into their corner and they like it, nice little corner there, and say, yeah, this is these horrible people doing this. But when it is something that somebody else does, well then there's, you know, well, we can't label that a hate crime. There needs to be a distinction. Simple, same for everybody, and those type of things. I would love to see that happen. Will that ever happen? We'll see. But anyway, so I definitely want to hear your guys' feedback on this. I want to hear your feedback on this whole greenhouse gas emissions nonsense. So just to go back on that, what that comes down to, just so you guys know, it is a tax on you. That's what it comes down. Remember the carbon tax? If you guys remember that, what they were talking about, charging people a tax because, you know, we need to fight greenhouse gases and or not greenhouse, you know, the emissions. We're putting out too many emissions. Again, I've said this before and I'll say this again. The planet goes in cycles. Periods of warmer, periods of colder. We are entering a period where the planet is cooling down. Why do you think one of the reasons that they changed it from global warming to climate change? Okay, why do you think they did that? There's a reason that they did that. All right, so pay attention. Don't pay attention to the man behind the curtain, though, guys, because he is pulling all the strings. So anyway, so there we are. There's my rant of the day. I did go and visit Heather today, and that was very nice. So obviously I'm just doing one video today because, you know, that was my priority today. I go down and I visit with her every 2 weeks. And so some of you are going to say, well, what about Eddie? I talk to Eddie, you know, not as often, unfortunately. I talk to Heather every day, but Eddie's with his mother, and it's a whole other conversation for another time. So, but love my son to death, but you know, he's doing his thing and he's okay. But do I wish he was home with me? I do. I miss him. I'll be honest. You know, he has his own unique set of challenges, but you know, that's how it goes. So anyway, just dealing with this weather today. Tomorrow they're saying it's going to be sunny and 51, which would be nice to see. And then we're looking at like 61 or 62 on Saturday. So looking forward to that as well. But just this, we'll get through, you know, yesterday and today, and this little fight back of winter here. But again, this climate change, global warming is terrible. Oh, it's horrible. I don't know how I'm dealing with it. I'm gonna have to get some more sunblock, I think, because this sun beating down on me is just absolutely awful. I can't stand it. Anyway, guys, I hope everybody's doing fantastic. I hope your week is going well. And I will see you all tomorrow. Remember, we are all in this together. That is important to remember. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every single day how we feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only person that is going to stop you from reaching your goals is you. Nobody else can stop you. You stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? I will see you all tomorrow. I will be live streaming tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and I would encourage you to join me then. We will always have a good discussion, because we always do. And I will see you all later. All right? Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.